So good afternoon. My name is Estes. I'm the Vice President for Campus Life, and it's really exciting to be here with you all. This project is so exciting because it's so core to our values and priorities. The physical, mental, and emotional health and wellness of students, and the ability for students to find a sense of belonging in residential community. The project is also so important because it will help us continue to further Brown's leadership in the area of student well-being. It's great. Our peers have already started looking to us. EMS is a national model. Counseling centers are adopting many of the ways in which we're thinking and doing differently. Health Services provides outstanding healthcare, but also really important developmental mentoring and advising for students who are navigating their own health and wellness, many for the first time on their own. And health promotion provides literally thousands of opportunities for student engagement every year. And this project is just going to take it to another level. It's not just co-locating these resources that's so important, but it's integrating them that's going to continue to set Brown apart in doing this work. So it's really about how do we get these resources continuing to integrate, collaborate closely together to support the whole student. And we know students who are more successful in terms of their well-being, their sense of belonging, are more successful academically. And so there's a key piece of this that supports the core academic mission of the institution. It also provides a really exciting opportunity for the first new residential housing since 1991. And it's really the integration of the residential piece of this in terms of community that's also particularly exciting. All the studies show that a sense of belonging on the part of students is key to well-being, the ability to build that in residential community through a common collective experience, the types of student engagement, peer engagement, applied learning, opportunities, the sort of collaboratory that can get created as students work with each other, work with faculty and staff. The possibilities are really exciting, and then how to think of this as a model for the overall residential experience. So in just closing in my comments, I just want to say a few thank yous to the provost and especially the president, who you'll hear from next, who have been leaders in the Brown community, but also beyond in terms of the importance of student well-being. I'd like to thank William Rahn team, the team from William Rahn, the team from Shawmut, the really great Brown facilities management team, and finally the Campus Life Health and Wellness team, Will, Tanya, Adam, Amy, and especially Dr. Vanessa Britto, who you'll hear about. They really are a dream team that are going to make this building and this project come alive. So thank you again. I couldn't be more excited and more grateful. And with that, it's my pleasure to hand things over now to President Christina Paxson.
Thank you, Eric, and good afternoon, everybody. I am delighted to be here virtually as we mark this milestone in the rise of Brown's new Health and Wellness Center and Residence Hall. So let me start by welcoming people who are here today, students, faculty, staff, alumni, friends, including some people without whom this building would not have happened. Your dedication and your support is amazing, so thank you very much. We're really here at a topping off ceremony to celebrate the work of the people who made the building go up and are going to continue to do that until it's done. And building construction is demanding, exacting work that all too often goes underappreciated. Transforming the vision on a blueprint into a functional and beautiful physical structure is not a simple thing to do, not an easy task. And so I want to start by thanking the people who made this happen. So start with Facilities and Capital Projects Committee, the Facilities Management staff, the Division of Campus Life staff for their contributions to making this happen. I could thank many, many people, but I'll keep it short. I especially want to thank Michael Guglielmo, Eric Estes, and Vanessa Britto for their leadership on this project, and all of their teams as well. So on behalf of Brown, I want to thank the Shawmut design and construction teams, and especially the skilled craftsmen and women who are making this building come to life, working, through the winter into the summer. It's amazing work. And special thanks go to our friends Michael Sabitoni and Andrew Cortes from the Rhode Island Building and Construction Trades Council and the Building Futures Program, respectively. You have both been incredibly important to what we do here at Brown and for helping us get to this milestone. So for all of you, know that your hard work on this project is deeply, deeply appreciated by our community. So I'll just echo a few of the things that Eric said. Brown University endeavors to be a national leader in providing holistic, wellness-centered services and programs for students that supplement traditional medical and psychological services. This is a goal that is in alignment with Brown's strategic plan. And as a result, we will be introducing a new building to campus that offers a very unique residential and academic experience, and I think will be a national model for learning and engagement. The Health and Wellness Residence Hall will bring together physical health services, mental and emotional health services, and wellness education and programming. These functions are currently spread out across the Brown campus. And I think that one of the great things about this project is the co-location of the Wellness Center with the Residence Hall. And the hope is that this creates an environment for students who are deeply committed to developing and sustaining healthy lifestyles, who wish to study holistic global approaches to wellness, and who want to live with like-minded students, and also to be a place where students from around the campus who want to learn about health and wellness, want to interact with other students around these themes, can come and gather. So a real gathering spot. I look forward to the opening in early 2021 when the Health and Wellness Residence Hall will become a place where the Brown community comes together. And I very much hope that that is coming together physically, not virtually. So thank you. And with that, I will turn it over to Mike Sabitoni, the president of the Rhode Island Building and Construction Trades Council. Thank you very much.
Well, Madam President, thank you very much for those kind words on behalf of the 10,000 tradesmen and women of the Rhode Island Building and Construction Trades Council. Thank you for your friendship, your leadership, and the vision and courage it takes to continue to have Brown maintain its position as a world-class facility and campus, and us doing our part to make sure that that happens well into the coming decades by constructing facilities such as we're talking about today. I'd also like to thank Vice President Estes and Britto for your leadership and commitment to this project as well. I know you're going to be hearing from my friend and colleague right after me, Andrew Cortez, on the dramatic impact that Brown University has had on the lives of men and women through our Building Futures program by providing them a career path into the construction industry, a lot of which those careers have started on Brown University projects. We've done more groundbreakings and topping off ceremonies at Brown University than any other private client in the state of Rhode Island in our history with the building trades. And we couldn't be prouder of the work that we've done on the campus, as well as the partnership we've had with Brown in building these magnificent structures. I really would like to also give a shout out as well to your facility management team that you have in place. Professional, working with them is a pleasure. With the leadership of Mike Guglielmo, my good friend, now that he left us for a little bit, but now we're glad he's back, and Paul Dito, Anthony Casello, and my very, very good friend, Jay Sisson, who I remember when I was a young man in my 20s working on a Brown summer project. It was the Rinston Quad. Mr. Sisson chasing me around the project one summer. So I want to give a shout out to those guys who bring it every day, and the fantastic job that they do on behalf of Brown University and maintaining the campus and continuing to push the envelope forward via construction. In times of uncertainty like we find ourselves in now, even back when I first took over as president of the building trades in 2008, it has always been Brown University that had the vision and the courage and the steady hand to continue to invest in their campus, to continue to invest in their facilities, to continue to invest and develop projects even in difficult times. And it was Brown during those difficult times that pretty much kept thousands of tradesmen and women busy through some very difficult periods during the recession. And it's evident of today, of what you see today and future plans as well, that it will be Brown University that will continue to be that steady hand and show the leadership and the vision and the courage for the state and the surroundings by providing work opportunities for young men and women that want to enter the building trades, and also men and women that feed their families by building and construction. So I couldn't be more pleased with the relationship and the partnership we've got with Brown. You've been an excellent community partner, community leader. We're so fortunate to have Brown University as one of our clients, our most important private client for the building trades. And on behalf, again, of the officers and members of the 16 affiliates of the Rhode Island Building and Construction Trades Council and its members, I just want to say thank you. And just thank you for always being there, and thank you for the leadership and the vision that you've had. And you'll continue to provide for the members that we represent. So I would like to introduce now my friend and colleague, Andrew Cortez, who runs our Building Futures program. I also would mention that Brown University was the first end construction user to sign on to our Building Futures program because it saw right out of the gate the importance that this program would have changing the lives of young men and women using Brown construction projects as their entryway into the construction industry via apprenticeship. You know, I couldn't be prouder of the job Andrew's done in doing this program. And with that, I want to introduce the Executive Director of Building Futures to give you some statistics on the pretty massive and dramatic impact Brown University has had on the lives of, I would say, well over 100, if not hundreds of young tradesmen and women coming into the industry. So thank you again for having me today. I look forward to building more stuff.
All right, and thank you, Michael. I do appreciate your partnership, and we couldn't have started Building Futures without the building trades. President Paxson, Mr. Estes, I mean, everybody at the Brown Facilities Department. Without your partnership, none of this would be possible from our perspective. So thank you for that. I am Andrew Cortez, and I'm the Executive Director of Building Futures. Creating opportunity through registered apprenticeship is what our mission is. We do that for both employers, and we do it for people. Part of how we do that is by operating a really high quality pre-apprenticeship program for low income people to gain careers in the construction trades to become that next generation of skilled workers. So within that context, it's my honor to say a few brief words because topping off at the Wellness Center at Brown is an important milestone to celebrate. The last structural beam will be placed just mere moments from now. And Brown has really taken an integrated approach to addressing health and wellness that's truly exceptional, with services and programming coming together in one new state-of-the-art building. But that's not really a surprise. Brown University has taken an integrated approach to its construction for more than a decade. As Michael mentioned, in partnership with Building Futures and the Building Trades Council, all major construction projects on campus build careers for diverse residents of Providence through an apprentice utilization program. In partnership with Brown, we began this program back in 2007. Since then, over 300 community residents have gained family-sustaining employment through registered apprenticeship. Over 100 of those graduates have completed a 4 to 5 year apprenticeship program and gained a career for life, becoming a journey worker with a nationally portable credential. Thanks to Brown, our pre-apprenticeship graduates are now our tradespeople, the essential workers of the state, building our private and public infrastructure. There are plumbers, our painters, our carpenters, our electricians, our laborers, our iron workers. Increasingly, there are crew leaders, our superintendents, and our union officials. But most importantly, our graduates are also our neighbors, community and resident leaders who support themselves, their families, and our communities as they pay it forward. All of this is possible because of Brown University providing the start to their exceptionally important careers. For example, Miss Brittany Young, a working mother from Providence who supports her children through employment with Marguerite Concrete on this very project. It wasn't that long ago that Miss Young stood with Governor Raimondo as the 200th graduate of Building Futures, and here she is today, continuing her career in her apprenticeship with Carpenters Local 330. So when we are building Brown, know that it also means that we are building community and building opportunity. Our graduates gain post-secondary education through the Earn and Learn model of registered apprenticeship. These high-quality programs are operated with unions of the Building Trades Council in partnership with signatory contractors. But their opportunity to begin and continue these programs is due to Brown University being intentional, making a commitment, and providing opportunity. And so for that, I thank you. Thank you, Brown University. Thank you to the Building and Construction Trades Council for your continued partnership. Thank you on behalf of our graduates. President Sabitoni, thank you for helping us start Building Future so many years ago and with your continued leadership on our board of directors. President Paxson, thank you for your leadership. Brown University contributes so much to our great state and its fabric, from the high quality education you provide to students within your walls to ensuring the same opportunity is there for community residents when constructing those walls. So with that, it's really an honor and a privilege to help introduce Dr. Vanessa Britto to close out our program and help us celebrate here today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Greetings to members of the corporation, President Paxson, Provost Locke, colleagues, students, alums, and all members of the Brown University community. Today is a momentous day for Brown, its students, and particularly for all of the professional staff who comprise health and wellness and the health and wellness team. Together, we have all long thought and hoped for the opportunity that we're celebrating today. This beautiful state-of-the-art building will not only bring together in one location critical services that support and care for every enrolled student, it also conveys a powerful message. This building represents Brown's commitment to reimagine what it means for students to benefit from a model of care and support that embraces all of who they are, that integrates their physical and mental health with their social well-being, and will help them explore what it means to learn and build a community that's committed to a healthy lifestyle. Many have heard me say that we can't help but look forward to innovating in this new health and wellness center. There will be the intentional spaces where clinical work will happen, where treatment and healing will be recognizable and easy to quantify. But what is just as important is that we'll all be looking forward to this building being a welcoming place that will be restorative and energizing in ways that may be less tangible, but equally important in helping students reach their academic and personal aspirations. Brown is committed to building on distinction. Our new Health and Wellness Center and Residence Hall will certainly showcase that distinction and will allow us all to build on the strength of Brown's commitment to the health and well-being of all Brown University students. Finally, I too would like to thank President Paxson for your leadership and your vision and taking up the challenge. William Rahn Associates for translating our aspirations and our dreams. Vice President Mike Guglielmo and the Brown Facilities Management Team. It's your hard work that's helping us get this done. Vice President Eric Estes for your leadership and your guidance and your encouragement and support. Shawmut Design and Construction, the construction workers, the craftsmen and women who are using their skills and craftsmanship to make this Health and Wellness Center Residence Hall a reality. We thank you. We thank you all. And now we turn it over to the beam topping off live stream.